Hello guys. So today we are going to build this cool transition effect. So welcome to Web Casata. Here on this channel we try to make website development simpler for you as I explain how CSS works in very simple language. So let's jump to coding part. So as usual, we are going to build this on our Visual Code Studio. So in the HTML, we have done nothing, just we set the boilerplate here with the title, and we have linked our style sheet, that is this is our style sheet, and we just set the margin 0, padding 0 and box sizing border box. Nothing more done till now. So to achieve this, first we have to create some asset. So for this we need one background image that is shown as a background. Another image, we need one PNG image where some part is transparent so that the background image is visible, and when this transparent image zooms out, the background image shown fully. And after that we need a SVG of the name, whatever name you choose to animate. So to create SVG for the text, you can use Photoshop latest version, or you can use Illustrator or any image editing tool which give you to export in SVG format. If you do not have any software like that, then you can use Figma. This is online tool which can be used for making SVG. So first we will create one SVG. So open SVG, and first of all you need to log in if you do not have registered on the Figma. Once you registered on Figma, on the top here you can see design, just click on it. Once you click, one blank page will open for you, and in the bottom a tool will be open. Just click on the text tool and select an area where you want to write your text. So I write my text here. Select all the text, and from the right here change the font size, and here change the typography. So for this, suppose I choose this font. You can choose whatever font you like. Once your text is ready, now you need to export this file. That is the important part. Here on the right side at the end you can see export option. Click on it, change the PNG to SVG and export Web Casata. Whatever word you write here, that will be shown here. So just we need to export it as SVG. Since I already exported, I am not saving it right now. So now we come to our HTML. First of all, we make one div for background image, and I make one span tag. I use this span tag for that transparent image that is going to be zoom out. Okay, so HTML part is done for now. Copy the hero class and we write CSS for this hero class. So we are going to make this width 100%, height 100 VH, position relative, background URL 1.jpg, no repeat, and background size, cover, background, position, center, so that we always see the center part of the images, even you check the website on mobile device. So this is the first part. So let's see, we can see our background image. Okay, now we make we add that transparent image. So for that we have made one span tag, so we are going to use this. So I'm writing span. Since span is not a block element, first of all we need to make it a block element. Width 100%, height 100%, position absolute, background URL 2.png. This is the file name for my PNG image. No repeat. Background size, cover, and for this also I set background position to center. So my transparent image is on the background image. So before I proceed further, as you can see here, I write the span tag inside the hero tag. So this is not our conventional CSS. Our conventional CSS will be like this, hero span. So what I write earlier, it's called nesting CSS. For writing the nesting CSS, earlier we are using SCSS or less CSS, but now for the modern browser, nesting CSS is incorporated in our native CSS only. So if you want to know more about this nesting CSS, comment me. I will make a video on nesting CSS. So let's move further. So we don't want to activate this zoom effect on over or any event. We want just one page load, this zoom effect appears. So for this we need to make this as a animation. So for the animation we need to give a name to this animation. We give name zoom. You can name it whatever you want, and we set this animation for 5 seconds. Also the easing effect will be linear, and this animation runs only one, so we give forward here. So now what we have to do, we animation, to make the animation work, we need to write keyframes. So let's write keyframe now. So for this identifier we need to give this name. This name should be same, so that this whatever we will write here, now it will understand that this whatever we write here, this is going to be for this section. So what we are going to write here is at 0%. What we want, this transparent image is transform scale 1. Okay, that means the PNG image is remain as its original form, but at 100% we want this transform scale to grow till, let's see what the value will be. First we set to 2. Okay, so what is going to happen here, now this animation is going to run from 0% to 100%, and to reach 0% to 100% it will take 5 seconds of time. So let's save it and we will see in 5 seconds our zoom is going from 1 to 2, but we can see that image here. We change this scale to 3 now, and let's check again. Yes, now that image going out of the box. But as you can see, we can see here that our transparent image is making overflows in X direction and Y direction. So what we will do, since this span is inside our hero, we set the hero overflow hidden. So whatever going outside this div, that will be hidden. So let's refresh it. As you can see, there is no scroll now. Okay, so we completed the first part of the animation. Now we are going to make animation for our text. Okay, so how we are going to use this SVG? Okay, so first of all, you need to open this SVG in any text editor. Okay, and whatever value you see, just select all, copy it and paste it where you want to show. Okay, you can see lots of numbers here. Don't worry, SVG works like that only. SVG works on mathematics. That's why the SVG images won't blur even you scale how much. It's not issue. So let's save it, and we see here, we find here our SVG appears. But as you can see, a grayish background is appearing here. So that is due to this fill. We set this fill to none. So as we can see now, our text is visible nicely now. So we need to center this SVG. So for that, we make our hero div. Since this is inside our hero, so we set our hero to display flex, align items center, and justify content center. As you can see now, our SVG is in center. Okay, so now we are going to target our SVG. So to target our SVG, we write CSS for this path tag. Okay, so let's write CSS for this path. So we can directly write path, or we can write SVG path, because here we have SVG also. So we can write CSS for SVG also, we can write CSS for path also. As for here, we need to write for path, as we are going to work on this section. So what we are going to do is, we in normal CSS or with normal image, we write border, but for SVG we write stroke. Okay, so we give color to stroke FFF, that is white, and for the image we use background, but for the SVG we use fill. So again here we set the fill color to transparent. So now we can see our background is transparent, and we set a stroke here. Okay, now next step is, we have stroke dash array. So what this do, I will show, then I will explain. First we set this value to 1. As you can see, in 1 it's not visible, we set to 5. As you can see, for 5 pixel there is dashed, means our stroke is on the step of 5, it is divided. So what our target is, we set this value to that much till then we don't see this gap. So we need to calculate this value. To calculate this value, we right click on our SVG and we click on inspect, and here on inspect we move our path, and in path we change this value. So let's increase this value. As you can see that gap is getting lowered now. So this value will vary on your design. For my web Kasata word, this value will be different, and if you write your another word or when you choose another font, this value will vary. So don't hesitate if this value is getting higher and higher. So as you can see now, I increase the value with 1010. I press the shift, and if you move the up arrow, then it will move 1010 pixel. As you can see, we are getting there now. So at this position we get our complete word again like it was before. Means it, if we don't write stroke dash offset, then you can see, we can see like this. And if we write now stroke offset 755, then this will remain same. Okay, now this is dash array. Again we have one option, dash offset. This value will be same. So what this do, if we remove dash array, we show example how this dash offset work. So now we get our dash array value and stroke dash offset value. Now we have to animate this. So to animate this, we again write animation, and for this we write text, and we complete this animation in suppose 3 seconds, and in linear, and for once we write forward. Okay, again for this we will write keyframe, and this time this will be text. So at 0%, our stroke dash offset is 755, but at 100% it will reach to 0. So see what happening is right now, it is going to, my dash offset is going to 0. So now we move this here at 0, and we move this here. So what is happening right now? We at 0% we set the offset to 0. Okay, when it is 0, then it was right before, I guess. This is going to be 100. Sorry. So what is happening now? At 0%, our offset is 755, but at 100%, we are reversing the offset to 0. And to reach from 0% to 100%, it is taking 3 seconds of time. So that's why we are seeing the effect that this offset is moving from 755 to 0 in 3 seconds. So let's refresh it again. So we can see this effect is happening. So if we want to again set white background when animation is completing, so what we do, at 100% we set the fill to white color, but till 80% we set the fill to transparent. So let's refresh it. So from 80% you can see this is coming. Let's change this to 5 seconds. Now let's check it. So now that white color is coming and this fill to white color. So in this way we make this cool transition effect. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like this video, share my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.